Is on its way to the Superior School District after voters there approved the referendum on the ballot yesterday. After having to close the doors of one campus and lay off staff members, the school district of Superior was expecting to face a $2.5 million deficit next year. So they asked residents to vote on a 5-year referendum plan. And the referendum is tiered, with taxes increasing a smaller amount in years 1 and 2, then a larger amount in years 3 through 5. Officials say that raise in years 3 through 5 is due to projected increase in expenses, while seeing a decrease in state revenue. A special election has been